It's time to play everybody's favorite game show before the podcast starts. This week, I'm going to give you a 1930s slang term.
Okay.
Oh.
And I think you'll like it. I enjoyed this one.
I enjoyed this one.
This one is a Chicago overcoat. So I want you guys to tell me what you think in the 1930s a Chicago overcoat was.
I mean-
go straight to the mafia.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Capone. Well, it's early. For
Yeah,
Capone.
no, that's fine. Yeah,
early, but
I will give you a hint. I would think mafia.
yeah, I'm gonna go. It's
I knew it.
yeah, it's got to be.
Chicago overcoat. Open to anybody in the room.
Like a band of guns and bullets, like what, that they can pull out and just shoot people.
Ooh.
Whatever
Okay,
that's
it's a
called.
slang term though.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay.
So if you have your Chicago coat on, whatever you just
Oh,
called
okay.
it.
Yeah, Chicago overcoat.
Means
Somewhere
you're
you can
loaded with
conceal a
guns.
weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say it is a. I would say it's a term for a gangster, for a gunman.
Oh, watch out for that Chicago overcoat over there.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's a fancy fur coat for mob wives.
Ooh.
Were
So we
mob
have-
wives a thing back then?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
there was
the
a
mafia was a real thing.
That's
yeah.
what I meant.
Yeah.
Same idea,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. All right. So, Mike, yours was
That's how you knew that guy.
Someone
The way
was
they're
in the-
dressed.
okay, yeah.
He's in the mob.
Yep. Okay. And Alana's was a gun, and Kendall's was a mob wife.
Mob wife coat.
Okay.
Like their,
yeah,
like their
right.
fur
Like
coat.
a mob
yeah.
wife. Yeah. And you are all wrong.
Dang, I'm
A
not-
Chicago overcoat
Uh-oh.
is a coffin. It's a coffin. So it meant like you were getting whacked by the mob. Oh. So
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah.
Well, we were not born in the
I'm glad
30s.
that one
so-
didn't make
Use
it.
it in a sentence.
Hey, why don't we give that guy a Chicago overcoat?
Okay.
Done.
So
Done.
that's the mafia saying, "Let's kill him."
Yeah.
Deal.
Or
Way to
get guy. Poor guy thought he was getting a new coat. Yeah.
I like learning.
So we learn things
Yeah.
here. Welcome everybody to Bad Potatoes on the show where Michael Travers and I accost random strangers on the internet. That's right, Mike and I are professional comedians. We travel around the country professionally, not making a namesake at all while doing that. And what we do is we take time out of our schedules to sit in this basement and judge random internet strangers. Our beautiful wives read us 2 headlines they find across Reddit. Mike and I choose which one we think would be the funniest to blind react to, then we blind react to it. We have helped 0 people over the 2 years that we've been doing the show, but we have had a lot of fun. So if it's your first time here, please listen to the show, then rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. If it's not your first time here, please take a moment right now to rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcast. It helps us out a ton. Show's blowing up. My name's Derek. I'm the host of the show. My co-host is Michael Travers.
Happy to be here, Derek.
That was
Happy
a
to
lot.
be here. Yeah.
I tried to get it all out at the beginning.
No, you did. You got it all out. You got it right. Now we're ready to roll.
Yeah.
Hit the ground running.
Who reads us those stories? Well, that would be our beautiful wives. And I mean beautiful wives.
Beautiful.
Kendall and Alana.
Unbelievable.
Hello.
Look at that. And we are so excited for you to be here. If you want your own story read on the show, we should tell you you can do that
Yes.
by just dropping a comment down here on Spotify or YouTube, and we will send you an email. You can get your own story read to determine whether you are the asshole or not.
Also,
We-
go to our Instagram page.
Yeah, we post clips
Give
on
us some
Instagram.
love.
Yeah, we post clips on Instagram. Make sure you can go there. You can check us out there, and we always start every show.
Come to our house.
Yeah,
Come on
visit.
over.
Come visit.
yeah. Why not? We'll do that for sure.
We have a
We'll-
vicious dog.
So
but-
Derek and Alana's address is,
Yeah.
We have a vicious dog, and then
and then we have
Our
this guy.
dog's vicious.
Yeah,
His dog's
and
then we have
our
this
social
guy.
security numbers are. And we start every week with a fan submission story.
Yeah.
We love doing the fan submission stories. We actually, I think that's one of my favorite parts of the show is doing
Yeah.
the fan submission story. This week we have a fan submission story,
Yes, we do.
and it comes from.
It comes. Hold on. I will find out.
All right,
I'll find out where it
but
comes
we
from.
would really like to read your submission story as well. So make sure you ask us to read it. And we'll certainly read it. We have probably a little backlog right now, but we will certainly get to
Yeah,
them
we
for
do
sure.
have a lot, which is great. We
awesome.
appreciate them.
yeah, keep them coming. Maybe we'll have 2, and that way we don't do overlapping stories.
Yeah, we've also said that like in the next probably in 2026 we're trying to expand the show because the show's growing way more than we thought it would ever. We've talked about doing like a Patreon where we'll dive into even more fan submission stories and even crazier stories. So
This one's from Kansas.
Kansas. Man, I didn't even know there were people.
Yeah, that's that's a first from Kansas.
You've been to Kansas.
Yes,
Yes.
it's been a while.
Yeah, you have not been to Kansas. I don't think. I think it's one of the states.
That's one of the 6 states I need.
Yeah, it's flat.
I'm down to one state left, Nebraska.
One state, Mike, Nebraska.
And we were so
It's the same
close.
as Kansas.
We went
Yeah.
because Mike and I went to North
Right.
Dakota, which was one of the states he needed last
Yep.
year. And so imagine a less cold North Dakota.
Yeah.
And that's Kansas.
Yeah, it wouldn't take
Yeah,
much.
Nebraska.
It was for a reason.
Nebraska,
we were in North Dakota. We had a bad time. It was for a reason and windy.
Somebody just commented the other day on our Spotify that they were from North Dakota. And they're like, it's nice and quiet and peaceful here. I'm like, yeah, it's because people don't want to live there.
It was beautiful. No, it wasn't beautiful, but it was
Can't say
nice.
that.
No, I know.
No, we can't.
It was
That's fine.
it was nice, and that brewery we went to was super cool.
A lot more money in North Dakota than I expected. They have a
Oil
lot of oil money. There's a lot of money up there.
Yeah,
Right.
A lot of oil money up there,
Yeah.
and it actually is not a bad state.
No,
it was
just cold.
Nice. Yeah, it was just cold.
Before we were ready to be cold.
Yeah, kick us off with this fan submission.
I got my kangaroo and my papoose over
love
here.
it.
Yeah.
I
He's
love
ready
it.
to go. Okay. This is from Kansas. Am I the asshole for telling my mother-in-law that I don't want to be relied on for her fostering? Animals, not babies.
Okay, all right,
Just in case
right.
anyone's wondering.
Oh.
yeah. Also, if you have a heart, go foster an animal. Honestly, though, like I say that, but like, there's no chance we could foster animals because we would adopt them before the weekend was up.
We fostered Ace kind of like we
Yeah.
rescued him from somewhere and we just
Kept him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's
I think they call it a foster fail.
Yeah. We would definitely foster fail.
We had him for a day and a half, and I was like writing on the internet, like, "Hey, I'm looking for somebody," and I had text messages from every one of my friends, and they were like, "Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, you're keeping.
You're
that
definitely keeping that dog."
Anybody want to keep his dog?
And now he's sleeping on me.
Yeah.
Okay, so both my mother-in-law and sister-in-law have been fostering cats for years. When I first moved in with my now husband, I offered to help take his younger sister, not the one who fosters, this one is 11, to and from school because I had time and it fit along with my school schedule at the time. Her school's really out of the way, like an extra hour of driving each day for me, but it was fine for my schedule and nobody else was available to do it.
in perfect time to listen to Bad Potato Salad the entire
Hey-o.
drive.
There you go.
This turned into every once in a while being asked if I could also pick up a kitten for them or take one to the vet. Okay. So this was also fine. It wasn't very often, and I love animals. The vets and shelters are also like 45 minutes away, which isn't ideal, but whatever. Now,
I mean, it's Kansas. Everything is 45
Exactly.
minutes away. Yeah.
Now, throughout the years, it kind of became an assumption that I was able to help, and that became a little overwhelming. But I didn't want to upset anybody. So last year, I stopped taking the little sister to and from school because my mother-in-law had left her job, so she was able to do that.
Because she dropped out to foster.
She turned 12 and she was like, "Fuck
Yeah,
this."
I'm out.
My husband was the one to initiate this because he was feeling like if she's available,
Right.
why would, I have to continue to be relied on? So now I've graduated. I'm looking for a job in my field, and it's been rough out there, but there's an end in sight. That being said, that became like an invitation to sign me up to help with the fostering and driving again, especially because I had done it before.
Right.
My sister-in-law is able to get her driver's license and has a car ready to be used, but she hasn't. Driving is scary, and I get that. In Kansas? I don't know.
It's one road and it's flat.
Yeah, I
straight.
don't know.
Yeah.
But they also kept signing up to take on more and more kittens. And
Okay.
more kittens mean more vet visits because
Sure.
they always get sick. And even if they stay healthy, they need shots, surgery,
Right.
checkups, etc. My mother-in-law started working again, but they continued to take in kittens, and I was the sole person taking care of them.
Interesting.
Then there was about a time where every time I was taking one, it would pass away. Oh. And it was no one's fault. Like, this does happen.
She's like,
with-
just so we're clear, it was not my fault.
Right.
Lost another one on the ride today.
If you're mainly getting kittens from random places,
Right.
like sometimes they have diseases and stuff, so I don't think it's her fault.
What's it called? Was it like it starts with a P?
I don't know because I
Yeah.
don't own cats.
I think it's just a young animal thing.
Okay.
Palvera. or
Parvo?
something like that?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you said it right.
We need someone to just like look
Yeah,
at shit
we
for us while we're
do
talking.
need
Okay.
fact checked.
So it was no one's fault. This happens with litter sometimes, but it's a really horrible feeling. And when I would take one after another, and every time it happened,
Yeah.
And I actually didn't sign up to be a foster parent, and now I feel like a kitten murderer. recently, after a bad day, I realized,
After a bad day, lost 4.
Yeah, that did not go well.
I forgot to refill my ADHD prescription, and now I have to live life on hard mode for a while. And I was venting to my husband, and I was having a really bad day. I didn't want to drive or do anything. I was upset that I had to be responsible for something that I never signed up for.
Right.
So when they asked me to take another kitten, he told her that she can't keep relying on me. It's their thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the sister-in-law should be the one to do it. She took it very badly and said she just won't ask us for anything ever again, and was very upset, which is not what I intended.
Okay, good.
Problems.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. And I would have just continued to do it probably if he didn't say anything, but I did need a break because it was really hard when my time was just assumed that I was open. And the way she reacted with the kittens makes me feel really guilty. I do still help in emergencies, and I offer to pick up the little sister when they need it, but they have not been relying on me very much at all. And this might have been too long and confusing, so I'm very sorry. She also did add a note that said, Kendall, if you have to edit this a lot, I'm really sorry.
That was perfect.
She said, but like really, the fostering was taking up too much of my time, and we kind of put a stop for it. And also, gas money is expensive. It
Yeah.
was mentally draining. Am I the asshole for stopping doing that?
It's one of those things where it's like when someone signs up to do a good deed, like fostering, and then shoves that good deed off on somebody else, like, and it's just so gaslighting. It's like, you know what? I won't ask you to do anything ever again. It's like,
Right.
listen,
Yeah.
I was helping you out, and the first time in my life that I can't help you out, you're gonna be like, you know what? I was right about you. It's like, shut up. No, you weren't. Like, I've given up so much of my time to be there for you, and now the one time I can't do something for you, you're gonna throw it up my face. Like, that's such.
Yeah, and it's tough because people that foster are given so much of their time and their money and all that, and they do need help, and then they feel overwhelmed because once you start, it's hard to like, hey, if you don't pick this cat up, they're gonna euthanize you. Like,
You feel
like once you start, once you're in, you're in,
Right.
And so you need help.
my
So I
God.
get the asking, but she is not wrong for that was not your lane. That's not what you wanted. So
Right.
you gotta set boundaries. And you gotta say no.
You were, because you were in a position where like they just assumed you were always available because you always made yourself available.
Yeah.
The moment you don't make yourself available, and if that's how they want to react, then that's
Yeah.
on them. But at the same time, like you got to put your foot down, or else it's gonna get way worse.
And I get it. You tried killing a few cats thinking they would stop asking. That didn't work. So now you got.
That just made Alana so sad.
I don't think that's funny.
I mean, it's funny that she would have done it on purpose, but she clearly didn't.
do it on
She's
purpose.
driving
Of
and
course
strangling.
I
not.
would just, mentally, I couldn't take that.
No.
Yeah, right.
No,
It would
right. Yeah.
devastate me.
100%. Yeah. You're not the kind of person that could foster a cat because if
No.
it did pass away, you would feel immensely guilty.
My friend Beth fosters every dog she finds on the side of the road,
She
and
had
it's
15 one time we were there. 15.
she usually has about 5 at a time at this point, and like just fostering's the wrong word.
Yeah.
She finds them on the side of the road and just takes them out.
There's no intent.
Yeah.
And it's
Bring
such
home.
a but I like love it. If we had a fenced in yard,
Oh, yeah.
I think I would take in more to just
Yeah, but
have them.
that
because-
fostering's tough though. Once you start, like I said, it's hard. How could you not try to help all of them?
Right.
Like how
And
could you be
that's
like,
the
nah, I
problem,
can't
yeah.
today. Yeah.
I
You
always
just
think like the perfect job for me would have been in like some kind of line of work, like
It's
with
not-
animals.
that's
like
not it.
Me
that.
too, but then it would be
then
devastating.
how would
there's a
I-
lot of sorrow involved.
I
Yeah.
was going to say, I think there's like a really high statistic for like suicide rates for vets and vet techs.
I thought you were gonna say for dogs.
Yeah.
No, I'm-
I don't think they kill.
Tough.
No, it's,
Yeah.
But no, really,
yeah,
it's-
no, 100%. I mean, you're not, because it's not. You didn't sign up to be a foster, and if you did sign up to be a foster and you weren't willing to like take the animals to the vet, then yeah, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But like, you didn't sign up for this life. You're just being thrown into it, and now
Mm-hmm.
you're being like asked to do so much for it. And it's cool that you're a good person and we're willing to do it
Yeah.
for as much as you have. But like, no one's faulting you for being like, hey, I now have
someone-
a job. I'm
Someone's
busy.
faulting her.
but at the same time, it's like that just shows you who they are. Like people love to do that shit when they're like, "Oh, the moment you can't help me, you're dead to me." It's like,
Yeah.
like I honestly, I think that's the most annoying thing. It's like, hey, what about all the shit that I've done for you in
Right,
the
it's
past
all
that now
gone.
it's just gone because you feel like I've slighted you.
They're just overwhelmed. They just need help. Like they just, our buddy Gary does it with dogs, and you see him like
His
make posts like,
posts break my heart.
yeah, there's a dog like 3 hours away. He'll
Yep.
go drive out, but he can't do them all.
Yeah.
And so he asks for help. He's he's not trying to take advantage, he's not being rude.
But he's like,
he's
this-
caught up in it.
It costs a lot of money
know.
to take care
that
of the
too.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where good idea.
Yeah.
Donate to your local shelter. I mean, we donated to ours when we adopted our dogs. They gave us an adoption fee, which was like $40, but it was like $100. And then once the dog got spayed, they gave you like 50 of it back. And I was like, just keep the fee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just keep it.
Also, you can go if you can't like take them into your house.
Sure.
If you go walk them and
Yeah.
like play with them, like that's a really
I know.
well. It does make me sad too, but I've done it a couple
back.
times and it's been really nice.
I
Like
can see how it's rewarding. Yeah.
But the other thing is too is like it makes you sad that you have to. But like if you don't walk them, they're just stuck in their cage all day.
Right.
You know what I
It's the
mean? Like
worst.
so like that's yeah.
But also, I walked this one bit. What was it like a
Horse.
yes? No, it was like a big Rottweiler-y kind
Yeah.
of dog, and his name was Big Poppy. It was like he was huge. And again, you walk, and I'm walking this dog, and it's so cute or whatever. But when I put him back, I was like, well, I can't keep that dog.
Yeah,
like
right.
so, I didn't feel like super guilty, but I was like, oh, I'm happy I got to like take him out and take him for a walk
Yeah.
and work with an
tricky.
animal shelter, and so. We'll have to do more of that because
I think like you're not the asshole for saying no. That you're not going to be
No.
that scapegoat for that person to guilt you into like, hey, they
Yeah.
signed up for it. They knew what they were signing up for. They chose to
Right.
do it, and now they're trying to push it off on you. That's not your fault at all.
You've already done more than most.
For sure, yeah. You've already helped out
Yep.
way more than you were obligated to do, and then take the daughter and everything like that. But also, like, I think like if you're fostering something and your closest vet is 45 minutes away, that's also kind of on you as a foster to you know what you're signing up for when you do that. If you don't want to make the drive 45 minutes each way, like that's on you.
yeah. That's a good point.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
No.
And just hey, lay the groundwork down because if you don't, it's going to get way worse.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. Are we ready for some more?
Yeesh.
These titles are so fucking funny. Am I the asshole for buying all of the hot and ready pizzas from a local gas station?
Probably, yeah. What are you trying to shit yourself before? What's the end goal there?
Listen, that's the one. The second is, am I the asshole for sleeping with my soon-to-be ex-wife's friend?
Hold on.
Soon to be
No. So he
friend.
slept with her friend. He slept with his almost divorce, like he's getting
Yeah.
a divorce.
He's
He slept
about,
with her
yeah,
friend.
he's, yeah.
that one for sure, right?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Is that a better story, Kendall?
Can I be super honest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't read the whole thing.
Okay.
All right.
This is the only one.
Yeah. We're
It's the only one.
Was the other one good?
No, I mean they're both
Okay.
the same. I did.
Let's
I,
try it.
I
Let's
skimmed.
try it.
I read it, but
Let's
like
try it.
normally I'm like very invested in them, and I can be
I'm
like,
super interested in like your first off, that means her friend, his soon to be ex-wife's friend, was down to sleep
Yeah.
with him. And she knew they weren't divorced yet, and she was like, let's take this pony for a ride.
I mean, it sounds more interesting.
yeah.
Okay, so it's just that. It's not the second part.
Okay.
Haha.
All right. Am I the asshole for sleeping with my soon-to-be ex-wife's friend?
No.
Yeah. End of story. Read a pizza one.
Next up,
Yeah, I didn't make it all the way to that period.
I was like, guys, I was so turned on.
Yeah.
I stopped reading it.
I couldn't finish the story. I was hot and bothered.
Trying to blow myself.
My wife cheated on me 2 months ago with a guy she met while we were still together and working on the relationship.
Oh,
Dang.
Now, almost 2 months later, I texted a woman who has a kid who's in the same class as our kid.
Okay.
fair.
Are you
met
going to
this-
carpool to PTA meetings?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I met this woman the first time in our home because my wife invited her and her child to play with our kid, and they got along decent from what I understood. This woman told my wife and I that she was single and had left her father.
His
No.
father.
Yeah.
Left the father.
I left my father.
it.
Do you want to bang me?
Close family.
Ew. Now, mind you, this is all I knew about my wife's and her relationship. I did not know that they had been texting each other a bit since then. Fast forward, I text this woman after 2 months of our breakup because why not? I thought she looked good and that we could probably have a good time.
Yeah. Our kids already like each
Yeah.
other. Why
Why wouldn't you?
More?
You're in the school district. It'll
Yep.
be close.
Yeah. Yeah.
After having met her, we both developed feelings for each other, which we tried to end it but could not. And the woman I met then proceeded to text my soon-to-be ex-wife that she has feelings for me and that she is sorry, but she can't really ignore them.
Okay, well that's good. I mean they're being
Right, but
they're being
why
honest.
are they bringing it up anyway? Like,
I think they just want to be super transparent.
All right, okay,
And he's like,
okay,
hey,
that's
I
fair.
like this woman and
And
she
then
likes
they're
me.
and they're
we're-
seeing the kids
We're
and stuff.
already
Okay.
on our way to a divorce.
That
Like
makes
it's
sense.
it's
Yeah.
happening.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
All the while, my wife is spending every other week with the guy she cheated with on
So
me.
I-
Yeah, who
Yeah.
cares then?
Yeah.
Right?
At
And
that point, you're
Yeah.
abstained from fault at that point.
Right.
100%.
Sleep with her
and
sister.
has said she has said she's loved this guy after just 2 to 3 weeks after we broke up.
Oh.
I mean,
Right,
to
that
say
was
that
hard
you
for me, yeah.
love him 2-3 weeks after you break up, you had deep
Yeah.
feelings for him while you were together.
We have not even sold our house yet, and she has already rented a place for herself and him, and are planning a new life for them together. Introducing our kids, etc., to him, posting pictures on Facebook where he is holding my kids' hands, etc.
Dude, no, you need to bang her mom.
Yeah, right. I don't think this is close enough.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Now she has the balls to say that I'm the asshole.
Oh my
Come on.
goodness.
Hey, I cheated on you.
Yeah.
And I developed feelings for another man who I love now, who's
Yeah.
holding your child's hand. And you're an asshole for sleeping with someone
Yeah, how
I kinda
dare you.
knew.
I kind of know through the kids' school.
Through the kids, yeah. Through a play date.
How dare you sleep with someone I texted?
Yeah.
So am I the asshole for fancying my soon-to-be ex-wife's friend? Edit.
At it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
As the situation stands, now she has threatened to contact the court to basically force sell the house to lowest bidder.
Why?
This could mean our entire 10-year housing career will be lost, and any hopes in putting any of the money from the sale of the house into savings for the children will be gone. I haven't received any calls or letters about it yet, so we will see.
So she wants to sell the house because they're both on the mortgage, and she needs to.
She wants to move in with the
and she wants to
the-
move in with
the
this
new-
other guy, right? So if she moves in with this other guy, she's still responsible for the mortgage while their house is for sale. So that's why she wants to short sell the house like that to the lowest bidder.
Yep.
But like, no, I mean, like, don't let her do that. Like, there's laws against that for sure. You're also on that mortgage. You own 50% of that house.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter goes, like, she cheated on you. You caught her. She found a new man and she loves that. She loves this man now.
Yeah.
Like she's in love with this man. The fact that you're sleeping with anybody else
Yeah.
is absolved. It doesn't matter.
Too bad. And when you first said it, I thought it was going to be like her best friend.
So did I.
I thought he was absolutely going to be wrong, but not even
Not
1%.
even a little bit. Nope.
Yeah, that she has everything coming to her that she gets. And even if he wasn't doing it to be spiteful, which would be within his right.
Right.
Sure. I mean,
yeah.
he just-
The fact of the matter is
yeah.
they're getting a divorce. She's already
Because of
moved
her.
on. Yeah. And she's already
Yep.
moved on. So why is
Yep.
it wrong for him to move on
Yep.
regardless of who it's with?
Yep.
And again, it sounded like his wife's friend. I don't really think they're friends. I think they just have kids that are
Yeah,
similar
like they're just
age.
acquaintances, I think. Yep.
Yeah. So no, bang whoever you want.
Bang whoever you want.
Send her pictures.
Yeah,
it.
that's a good thing is she can see and let her see you holding hands at the
Right.
at the pickup.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
there's no chance in this world. There's no chance in this world that she's not putting these pictures online to make you jealous or to make you feel bad at this moment.
Yeah, it's really surprising that she found someone else. She was cheating. She left, and then she's also mad about who he's seen.
Well, it's
Like
the fact that you want
yeah.
your cake and eat it too,
right,
right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Not the asshole.
yeah.
No, I truly don't think you're the asshole. Like if someone cheats on you and then you find happiness in someone else's arms, like that's not your fault.
Yeah.
That was like very sweet, actually, Derek.
How about
If you
it?
find happiness in someone else's arms.
No,
I meant puss, but that's such a gross word.
That was actually hysterical.
Yeah, no, I that's how I just feel. Like I feel like you don't anybody gets a divorce, you don't deserve to be sad for the rest of your life because you got
No.
cheated on in someone else. Like you might love that person endlessly, but like you don't deserve to be alone or sad because they cheated on you. They violated your
No.
marriage. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, there was one more. Your ex was nice enough to show you one more reason why.
Yeah.
it's a good thing you got.
a good
out.
point.
Yeah, you got out of it.
The shitty thing is you had kids with them,
Yeah.
and like now you're tied to them.
Yeah.
But the good news is you can carpool because you're banging someone else's mom that has a kid in the same
Perfect.
age. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, are we ready for two more?
Ready?
Am I the asshole for ending things after I realized he was very controlling?
Interesting.
Or am I the asshole for deleting my wife's social media post after finding out she's been lying about our family?
Ooh. So controlling or a lying social media post. I mean, controlling, that's a hard one for me to get behind because it's just like, you're not the asshole for breaking up with somebody for any reason, right? Like if you think somebody's controlling and even if they're not, but in your mind they are, like leave that person. Mm-hmm. Deleting a social media post. Can you read the title again?
Am I the asshole for deleting my wife's social media post after finding out she's been lying about our family?
Kind of want to hear that one.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear that.
Okay. Am I the asshole for deleting my wife's social media post after finding out she's been lying about our family? This is like a wild story to me. Okay. I, 35 male, married my wife, Lena, 34 female.
Not Alana.
2 years ago. Lena. We keep separate social media mostly. She posts family stuff. I post work and fitness stuff, but we tag each other sometimes.
It's so funny to me when people have like
I was literally going to say time out. Let's talk about
John
that.
and Jane Smith. And you're like, yes, someone couldn't be trusted with their
what's going on in that house?
I think it's really weird too.
Very
My favorite thing is like when you see somebody that like you haven't seen in a while, they just post like, I just want to take a moment to say how much I love my wife. It's like, what did you do?
Yeah.
So,
shared media posts or shared social media.
Is a wild move.
I do think that's weird. Over the past few months, I noticed Lena posting a lot of aspirational content, fancy dinners, trips, and apparently gifts from me.
Wait, gifts or gifts?
Gifts. GIFTS. Not like GIFs.
Yeah.
Presents.
Oh, presents. Oh,
Presents.
Wait, she's putting like he's getting them and he's not?
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, that's weird.
We've been very tight financially lately.
Probably because she's buying all these gifts.
Not so pretend.
I checked our joint credit card and bank statements and saw that she made those trips using her own side income, but that she's been borrowing money without telling me. And worse, she's been telling her family that we live in a nicer place than we do.
So wait, she's actually going on these trips?
He didn't know?
I don't know.
Well, I don't even think that he didn't know. I think he was just like, he probably thought she was earning them through her
and then
trips.
Right,
she's
like
saying that he bought them for
like
her.
he's
Got it.
saying, like I see that these
technically-
trips, it's her side income for whatever.
And she's saying he bought them for her. Technically, he did if it's his
he
credit
did.
card.
It's
Yeah.
true.
At 30% interest, he bought them
And
for
he
her.
posted it because it's on his shared media, social media.
That's a good point. Telling the family that we live in a nicer place than we do,
That's a
and
weird thing,
claiming that she's holding down two households.
Makes Thanksgiving really difficult.
What does she mean she's holding down two households?
I'm not sure. When I confronted her,
The lake house.
Yeah.
she said that I was being insecure and ruining her image.
Okay.
I asked her to take the post down because it's not true and
Yeah.
we need to sort out our finances. She refused.
Social media is super toxic that way.
It really is crazy. She said, okay, it's her space. She can do what she wants. I got angry and I went in and I deleted a bunch of those posts that she made that like included me in them and were about us together
Yep.
from her account, and temporarily saying to her, we'll fix our finances first and then you can post the truth.
The funniest is that they got in a fight on like underneath in like the comments.
Yeah.
It'd be the same post. Yeah, the same name
person.
every
That'd
time.
be so funny. Hey, babe, this isn't our house.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you talking? You're
Yeah,
so funny.
yeah.
No, like, why are you lying to people? No,
Yeah.
I don't. Like, that would be amazing.
This was our house for the week. I rented it.
She was livid. She says, I violated her trust, humiliated her socially, and I'm controlling
Violated her trust. She's charging things back to his credit card that he didn't agree to.
Some of our friends are saying that I shouldn't police what she does on social media, and others are saying that it's reasonable to pause the lies because she's not being transparent. Am I the asshole for deleting her post without consent while we figure out the underlying issues?
I mean, if I'm understanding this right, the posts seem to be the least of the problem.
Right.
Right, if
The
she's
fact that
spending
she's
the money.
spending the money
Weird.
is the bigger problem.
But then pretending to have this great life that
Like
it's just not.
lavish
Yeah.
life.
That's insane.
It's weird. And I'm not sure, like I said, I'm looking at like comments and stuff, but it seems like
Well, we can't afford internet anymore. You can't respond.
she had to post her new Fendi bag. They can't have internet.
Yeah.
yeah, is it? I don't know. I guess I don't understand. So did he not know that she was spending the money until he was seeing the post?
I think,
And then he was like doing it in reverse. Like,
Here's what I think. I think she's spending money from her, let's say, business account. What
Nah, I
she's
got it.
actually doing is using his card and not telling him,
Right.
and then making it look like
she's
she's
earning all
living
this
she's
stuff.
living this lavish lifestyle. Meanwhile, it's just being Capital One funded, and
Yeah.
and they're just going bankrupt because of it.
Yeah, living La Vida Loca.
You know, like that happens so often where you see people like you're like, how do these people either must have the best life or they're
Right.
like up to their eyeballs in
Right,
debt.
right.
And then you start to dive in, you're like, oh, these people can't breathe because
Yeah.
they're so in debt.
You know what's sad is that because I'm in the network marketing industry,
Right.
it happens a lot where there are people that do that exact thing. But like I've been
Yeah.
doing that for 18 years, not lying, but like doing this for 18 years.
Well, she's been doing that too.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but like I always tell people like there's no like you
Yeah.
just do your own thing and be your own
Right.
self. But I have seen it
Right.
Yeah.
not only in my company, but like in other companies where people just like
Lie.
and buy their way into things, and you're like, oh, that's not the
No,
point.
Yeah, we were in our summer home in France, and we saw these posts, and we're like, these people are,
No, what's crazy is like there's people that legitimately on social media will rent mansions and be like, this is my new crib, and it's like
Yeah.
for the next 3 days,
Yeah,
anyways, while
yeah.
you're going bankrupt, losing your money
Yeah.
doing this. It's like, hey, social media is toxic. The problem with social media is they show you the 1% of their life that's great, and
The
the trips
highlights
that
of
they,
their
in the
life.
highlights,
It's a
and the
highlight reel,
trips
yeah.
that they take, and the things that they have, and you don't see the fact that they sit down on the 28th of every month and be like, how are we going to pay our credit card? You know what I mean? Like, and so for her husband to catch that and be like, honey, we're fucking drowning right now. Like, we need to chill.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that'd be a really strange post though. If someone's like, "Man, we're doing our bills right now. It's not looking good, guys."
Yeah, no, but also like
Happy Tuesday.
don't take these trips that you know you can't
Yeah.
afford. Don't buy this shit that you know you can't. It's basic economics.
Like, wouldn't
Yeah.
it be great if, like, let's say Derek and Alana had a shared page? Oh, here's all
kidding.
this lifestyle content, and then every time Derek posts, he's like, "Man, we're really struggling." You know what I mean? It's
Right.
all under the same page.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's all
yeah.
the same. Like,
Wait, we won't even have a shared Facebook ever because he won't even accept me as his wife on Facebook. I am still pending to be married to him.
okay.
Can I
if
tell
I
you
didn't
why?
have a 17-year-old
I would-
dog on my lap right now, I would jump across the street and punch you in the face.
My married to Derek Knopfsnyder is pending.
You should
on
change it.
Facebook.
It's complicated.
Can I tell you why? Hold on? Can I tell you why?
There's not going to be a good answer, but
Yeah,
go ahead.
This is
Try.
this is not a good
Try.
answer. This is not a good answer.
Try.
You know what? I don't even want to.
You don't want your girlfriends in Australia to know you have a wife?
No.
Why?
I wouldn't have a podcast with my wife if I didn't want people to know I had a wife.
That is
So
a
tell
dead
her why.
giveaway.
Why?
So because when I was in college, I thought it would be very funny to one of my friends made a Facebook page for my hand and said put Derek Knopfsnyder's in a relationship with his hand. Like,
Derek,
I don't want to take
Derek,
It's not funny.
Derek, it's not funny.
I think you should
Not to
accept
you.
it. And
No,
you should
not
accept
to
it right now
anybody.
in real time.
How long were you in college?
He just said I'm not.
How long were you in college?
Oh, it's
He-
been a few years.
Like long enough that it's not funny.
Everyone
anymore.
saw the joke by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry,
time.
maybe I shouldn't have brought it up.
Except no, you should have
You should
brought
have
it
brought
up.
it up. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not
This is
wrong.
not-
I love you to death, and like you're not
Yeah.
wrong. You're my
Am I
wife.
the asshole for not accepting my wife?
Yes.
that's your
Am I
story.
married?
Fair.
We only did one story apiece.
I'm gonna say yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely
You
the
are.
asshole for that. But it's funny. And here's the
It
other thing,
was
too.
funny. But the
was
joke
funny.
that you had
Was
the joke.
funny.
son.
Funny 14
Yeah.
years
Thank
ago
you.
when you were sitting in a dorm room.
Yep.
Can I tell you
Like
that
a
my
loser.
hand's birthday is December 20th?
Derek, no,
That's nice. But it's time.
no.
Yeah,
Marry your wife officially.
I did. We have a document to the government.
It's not on Facebook. It's not true.
Until Zuckerberg knows, it doesn't count.
Can I tell you that this person is not the asshole?
Okay, not the asshole.
Not the ass.
Not the asshole for if your
that's
wife
crazy.
if your wife's doing shit like that to make herself look better on Facebook.
Because also it seems like she's not only is she doing it, like she's not even like faking it. That's like she's not. It's not like she's like taking fake pictures of stuff and being
Right.
like, "This is what I have." Like she's using his credit card
Right.
and doing shit.
Oh, 100%.
And then pretending like it's business.
She should buy a green screen and just go to Rome that way.
Well, no, this is one of those people that are like, oh, my my second income is crushing. Meanwhile, she's losing money on it. But because she gets to go to these conferences or these other shit, like she thinks she's made it.
Right.
It's like, no, you lost $2,300 last month on your side hustle.
Right,
Like, that's
right.
not a good side hustle when you're losing $2,300.
No, you're not wrong. But can I just say one thing?
Say
Because
it.
that is a very
That's
common.
real.
Of course, it's very real.
Yeah.
But as a side note to that there are other companies that like don't do that, and there are people that don't do that, but there are a ton that do.
Right.
And it sucks because it makes everybody have a bad
I
day.
mean, to be fair, there's people that do it in every walk of life.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's the idea of social media, is make yourself look better.
Right.
And,
100%.
yeah.
I was
And some
saying,
people
like-
just lean in more than others.
Even people that like collect like trading cards, like baseball cards or football cards, and they spend like $10,000 on packs, and then they sell one for like $500. Like, I made $500. It's like, you lost $9,500 last month, and then you went to a convention and bought more cards. People like have this idea in their head, like, I made it. It's like, you lost money.
Yeah.
But again, the bigger problem in this story isn't the social media. The bigger
no,
problem is
it's
she
that she
spent the
used-
money
yeah.
without,
Yeah,
without.
right,
So
right.
yeah, not the asshole.
Man, not the asshole.
Not.
No, I think once you become married, your income and your expenses and everything
Totally.
becomes a joint venture. Yeah, like if she were like secretly spending like $4,000 a month that I didn't know about, like
Yeah, it's one thing to not have any clue
Right.
about your partner's finances.
Right.
Like, I know some people do everything joint. I know some people that do some joint, some separate,
Yeah,
whatever,
right.
and that's all fine. Do whatever
Right.
you want. But if you have no clue,
100%.
like
That's a dangerous situation.
Of course,
That's just as bad as cheating, if
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So don't cheat, Derek.
So you're the you're the asshole. You're not the asshole for asking.
No.
You're kind of the asshole for not having a better grip on your marriage.
And everyone out there, keep checking Derek's Facebook page, see if he's accepted.
He won't.
Friend list is full, baby. Sorry, guys.
Not.
We've been married for 5 years.
That's
He hasn't
so-
accepted it.
Have I
Funny.
given you a great 5 years of marriage
Alana,
and a
you have
great
to
5
change
years
it
of
to, it's
courting?
complicated for sure.
Yeah.
I'll change it to it's complicated.
Have I been a great husband to you?
Yeah.
Then
But
that's
I
all that
would like
matters.
you
We don't need it. We don't need
Was
anybody else.
was it 5 years prior and then 5 years married? How long were you together before you got
Yeah,
engaged?
2014.
We've been together 10 years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a decade.
It's a decade.
It's hey, we've been together as long as the Jets haven't made the playoffs.
That'll keep going. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
So is our marriage.
hey. All right, are we ready for another one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give us two more. Let us decide.
Am I the asshole for telling my wife to marry her effing therapist because I'm effing done?
I don't see how that would be a problem.
Somebody doesn't
Or-
want that copay.
Am I the asshole for telling a woman to charge a man more at a yard sale?
Well, I think we all know where this is going to go. Go ahead. What do you
No,
want?
I don't care. Where do you think it's going to go? Wait.
Oh, I was saying.
Which
like,
story you guys are gonna pick?
Yeah, I was saying like I think we're going to choose
Yeah.
the marry a therapist.
I thought you meant you knew why they were charging the man. Why was she charging the man more? I
don't know. Oh, because he was trying to
Okay.
Oh, that's long. He was trying to undercut her on golf clubs.
Okay.
hey, if you know you have a good deal,
Yeah,
hey,
absolutely.
I'm sorry if we agree to a price,
Yeah.
that's on you.
It's the fun of shopping at a yard sale. It's
Right.
the haggling.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not the asshole for that. I want to hear the therapist
Yeah.
story because I feel like that's more drama filled for
Therapist.
sure.
It is. It's a little long, but it's not bad.
Okay.
It's okay. We like long.
Just so you know.
Alana loves long.
down to here.
Okay. A page and a quarter.
Yeah. I had a hard time editing the things on the iPad, so it's
You
like-
got this, Lon.
Oh.
You can
Am I
read
gonna stumble?
phonics too.
I can
might.
read. I do have a journalism degree.
Yeah, let's go.
That's
You
what we
wouldn't
like to
believe
hear.
it, but I do. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my wife to marry her effing therapist because I'm done? After our oldest son was born, my wife decided to not return from maternity leave and be a stay-at-home mom.
Nothing wrong with that. Raising a child is a full-time job.
Oh, it is a nightmare. It is a tough full-time job.
It's a nightmare.
It's a very hard full-time job.
6 months later, we started noticing missed milestones and other concerns. We expressed our concerns to his pediatrician, who said milestones were just guidelines and not to worry.
Fair.
Around this time, my wife started to get anxious and frustrated more and more, and she said something was wrong with our son and we needed to help him.
Did they say what was wrong with him?
Yeah.
It's a long story.
Okay, sorry. My fault.
Yeah, get comfortable.
My bad.
Derek, settle in.
Yeah. Buckle it in.
We went to a second pediatrician who gave us a take-home evaluations to do. They stressed out my wife, who said she could not fill them out because she was afraid of accidentally answering wrong. I did my best to fill them out, but since she was a stay-at-home parent, I needed her help on certain parts because some questions were phrased, how many times per day, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I needed information from her to answer that.
What's this kid's name?
Yeah. This is the one we're talking about, right?
Right?
We have two. This is the one we're worried about.
We have 2?
She got very frustrated during this process and said I was not supporting her. The pediatrician diagnosed our son as autistic, and when he was almost 2, sorry.
Okay.
My wife was upset by this, and the pediatrician recommended that she see a therapist, as parents of autistic children sometimes struggle, especially the
Yep.
parent.
No, I feel like you definitely need
sure.
you definitely need some support in your life when you hear that, because it's like, whew, that's got to be heavy to hear.
I feel like my parents needed a therapist just after me.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
this
I mean,
one's
Think
not
about
good
this:
at all.
when you were growing up, and even Kendall, when you were growing up, like ADD wasn't even a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like these parents just had to deal with, like, why is my child so overreactive to everything, and just not understanding, like, oh, he's getting bad remarks in class.
Send you out of the room, send you into,
Right.
into a
I got
somewhere
duct
else.
taped to a chair in school.
Babe, don't talk about. Oh, you're. Sorry, I thought we were okay. Never. It's cool. Different story. Go ahead. Finish. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Mike dressed up as a teacher.
Yeah. You asked me to duct tape you to that chair. That was consensual.
This is on us.
It was on our Facebook page.
I told you I loved you when I duct taped you.
So the pediatrician recommended that she see a therapist,
Right.
as parents of autistic children sometimes struggle, especially
Sure.
the parent who spends the most time with the child.
100%.
In some ways, that is the last time that I ever saw my wife.
Wow.
Her frustration and anxiety only got worse. She's a completely different person now. She only communicates in therapy speak. She acts like her therapist is God and she is her prophet, carrying her commandments to me from on high to defy at my own risk.
Yeah, that, you know what it sounds like.
Yep, I can see that.
It sounds early on. It sounds like they need couples therapy as well, because, like, if she's like, well, I'm being a better person because I'm going to therapy.
Well, I think that she's really just like, whatever this person says about my kid,
Is gold.
she must know better.
Right.
So this has to be
Right.
the
And
way.
And I think he might be slightly in denial and doesn't
Right.
want to hear.
Well, because he's not
that.
around it.
Right.
yeah.
It.
Okay.
He's
Here's an example.
Well, he's
I
not,
think
he's
he
not,
meant-
he's not
I know.
around the
I
situation,
know.
right? I didn't mean the kid isn't in it. He's probably saying it's not as bad as you make it sound, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
I
just-
would be like that. I always don't want to think the worst. I'm
Oh,
always like,
Mike's always like,
I
"You're
think
fine."
I think they're all right. I
Right,
think
yeah,
for
yeah.
It's all fine.
Yeah, you're good. Ain't
Okay.
that broke.
Here's an example of some of the insane things her therapist has apparently told her over the years.
Oh.
Our son is emotionally abusive. He was 3 when she said this because he intentionally withholds affection.
That's insane.
Right.
Saying that they're withholding it on purpose
Yeah.
is
Or
fucking wild.
stable enough to hold it, withhold
fucking
it on purpose.
wild.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I am emotionally abusive because I canceled a date with her after she called me a loser and I didn't want to spend the evening with her.
Oh,
I mean, to be
Emotionally
fair,
abusive?
if you called me a loser, we're probably not going out that night.
we're definitely going to McDonald's.
Yeah, we're definitely ordering it.
That dinner has changed.
Yeah.
I am sexually abusive because I told her I did not want to have sex with her after an argument to punish her. Fights,
Wait, the
fights-
therapist said this. Okay.
And then he said, fights don't get me frisky, but that's my fault, I guess.
To be fair, yeah, there's been times where if you've been in a fight with somebody, you're like, I don't feel like having sex with you right now. Like, makeup sex is a real thing. I get
Call
that.
me
but
a
like-
loser again. That just did something.
Yeah. Emotionally hurt me.
I am financially abusive because I told her I didn't think we could afford another baby that we ended up having anyway because she wore me down. I am physically abusive because I put my arm out to stop her from walking into the kitchen when I was sweeping glass off the floor. Our son is physically abusive because he accidentally kicked her while throwing a tantrum. He was 5. Those are just a few examples. I have more, but this post is already very long.
Wow.
As I mentioned, she wanted to have another baby. I thought it was a bad idea. I have actually been trying to convince her to go back to work so we can afford specialized care for our son. But even bringing up the idea is, you guessed it, abusive.
To be fair, like if you have a autistic child as your first child and they require a ton of attention, you may be hesitant on having a second child because you're like, we're dedicating so much time to this
Yeah, how does
child
that
who
work?
needs
Yep.
it. How are we going to equally? Because at some point, I feel, and I could be wrong. I don't have children, so I could be wrong on this. But like, I feel like if you have a child that needs so much attention, bringing another child in this world, you feel like you can't give them the proper attention that they need because you're dedicating so much of your life to this other one.
Yeah, I mean, it's tricky. Yeah, like the amount of kids, they want, or she wants one and he doesn't yet, right? Because,
Right.
I mean, they don't seem like they're in a
No, but it's,
position
I mean,
anyway
he
to have
didn't want
one.
one and she wanted one. They had one because she.
With a therapist or with
Imagine if the therapist made a child with her and it was messed up. Like, how do you?
Yeah, I was not expecting a therapist to sound.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, really?
Hold on, I gotta find where I left off. Okay, well, we had the baby, which I thought was a bad idea, but that's in the past now. Our second son turns a year old soon, and for the past year, my wife has acted like our older son and I are the enemy forces against her and our younger son.
So now she's taking this out of the
She's
youngest
flipping.
son, and she's like, "You and this
Yeah.
son with a learning disability, with a disability, are the problem.
Yeah,
not
he's yours.
Me." Yeah. Wow.
She no longer is providing our older son with any care. I had to scale back at work so I could drop him off and pick him up from school, but that was not sustainable. We were bleeding money. I finally found an after-school program for him, which is expensive, but allowed me to work the hours that I need to.
That's crazy.
I told my wife it is not fair to our older son to ignore him and treat him like he isn't around anymore. Obviously, the baby needs more attention, but it's wrong not to give our older child any. It also isn't fair to me because I hardly ever get to interact with our younger child since I have to do all the care for our older child and she always has the younger one. She said her therapist told her that in a way our older son actually killed her first baby because he is the disease that replaced him. I said I don't care about her therapist. This is about our family and she's neglecting it. And she said her therapist said neglect was a weaponized term. I told her to marry her effing therapist because I'm done. I told her I'm filing for divorce.
Does sound like this therapist is like trying to pit her against her husband.
Yeah.
In
How
a
does
way
this
to
person
like.
have a
Well, it seems like in a way
practice?
where he was like, if you were with me, things would be bad. It almost feels. I don't.
We don't know.
We don't
It's
even
a
know
man.
if that's a male.
We don't know if it's a man.
Oh, but it
I
doesn't
took
matter.
it as a female.
So did I.
I mean, it could be a female. She could be emotionally attracted as a female.
Either way, you're right.
So aggressively, sure, saying things that decisively,
Severe.
yeah, is wild, man.
She lost it when I said I was filing for divorce.
Just like the therapist said,
Yeah.
you're a quitter and a loser.
They were right. Yeah.
She said I can't talk about her therapist like that. I'm trying to alienate her from her support person, and that is abuse. I talked to my friend who is a lawyer to get a recommendation for a divorce lawyer, and he told me it's an asshole thing to do to insult her therapist because therapy is important, and it's not the therapist who told her to neglect our kid.
But she's saying it is.
Yeah, right. But she's like, look, it's not me saying this.
Yeah.
It's my therapist saying
Right.
this. So this is on
And she's just wiping her hands clean with the
Yeah.
difficult one and just, okay, this is what I wanted.
Do you think she wanted a second chance at a child?
Yeah.
That's why she.
I think she had a dream of what it would be like. It didn't happen. She had another one. It's like, okay, that's what I wanted to be
Right.
like. I'll blame that on the first one. He can have the first
Yep,
one.
there's
Right.
He
comments
could deal
that
with
say
that. Yeah, it's
Interesting.
awful. That's
It's terrible.
That poor kid that needs extra attention
Yeah.
is
who did nothing wrong.
Right. It's
He
not
didn't-
his
He
fault.
didn't ask to be brought into this world.
He didn't ask to, he didn't try to have this, an
Right.
issue.
Also-
it's awful.
It's not autism isn't you can figure things
For
out.
sure, but I mean,
it's
but
not-
this is making it way harder now
Right.
that you have this situation going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay,
he's
wait.
saying the therapist ruined my marriage, turned my wife into a crazy person. How am I wrong for insulting that? But if my own friend disagrees, I guess I'm the one that needs a reality check.
So that's why he came to ask this.
Interesting. I don't think you're the one that needs a reality check. I think if what you're saying is actually true, again, we're only getting one side of the story.
Right.
But if you're saying what you're saying is actually true, it sounds like the therapist is weaponizing you at every situation. Like
You would say that.
isn't therapy supposed to be pretty like neutral, like
Yes.
like Switzerland? Like they're not taking sides
It's
for
supposed
anybody.
to be more like, hey, let's work on yourself.
Right.
Right.
So things get better. Now, again, if you're in an abusive relationship or something, it's different.
100%.
But this is not about that. It's about
But
your
saying
kids.
saying he's abusive because he stopped her from walking on broken glass is a wild thing.
Insane.
Unless he broke the glass over her head.
You would want to walk on that.
Hold on. And when you cut your foot.
That's and again, I think like again when you agree to like have a parent stay at home or like have a spouse stay at home to take care of the children, and then you're like, hey, this is exhausting all of our resources by me working as much as I physically can to support our family, and now you want to bring another child into this world where we're not financially or emotionally ready to do that is a wild situation.
Yeah, man, I feel bad because again, that happens. I'm sure all the time. Like when you get a difficult situation, with a child and with, even if the child not just autistic or anything, but any illness, cancer or anything, adds such a stress level. Relationships are hard when everything's perfect,
100%.
And man, I just feel bad for everyone involved here. But yeah, that therapist just seemed to be a bad therapist.
He's giving her the opportunity, like, hey, stay at home, raise the children, do this the right way. Like, let's figure this out together. And then for her to be like, I want a mulligan on this child because it's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
That one's yours.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's
that first
basically what
kid's
she's
yours,
saying. Like,
That really is. I mean, there's only a couple comments from the original poster, but
Busy taking care of a kid all the time.
it says they're shared.
So did they get divorced?
well, I mean, he filed for it. He got a
he
divorce.
did- he did
But
file.
his
He said,
attorney,
"I am filing."
But the thing that strikes me about this story is his attorney did say like, oh, like you can't weaponize her therapist against her, right? Like, so his attorney saying
Well,
that, like,
because probably none of that is admissible
Right.
in
Court.
like a court. Like just because
Right.
she said something doesn't mean the therapist is held accountable for
but
it.
do you
because-
need like consent to divorce your partner? I don't think you
No.
do. Like, it might make the case stronger, and he might get more. He might not owe her as much if it's like, hey, she messed up, and like this is why we're
Yeah,
getting
you don't
divorced.
need to have any kind of therapy or doctor's like thing to say like it's going to happen.
Oh, really?
Somebody said
It's still expensive either way.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
it's so expensive.
Okay, forget it.
I mean, he just thinks he said, I love both of my kids. I thought at first that maybe it was just like a symptom of postpartum depression,
right.
and that was going to get over. It would like it would pass, but it's been over 2 years. The neglect has been permanent, so I just have to.
That's what
leave.
she said.
Yeah.
That's what the
That's
dad
what he
said.
said.
Yeah. And I will say, like, I couldn't even imagine raising a child like with a disability like that. Like that would be taxing on you. Like that's one of those things where it's like you see other people do it and you're like, oh man, like that's brutal. That's hard to do. Like I can't imagine what your life's like not in public behind closed doors because
Right.
it's all the time. Like you
Right.
see that child 10 minutes a day and you're like, how could you be mad at that child? But you're like,
Right.
it's exhausting all the time. At the same time, it's like she doubled down. She's like, I want another kid with you. And like, it has to be this way. And like, it's got to do this. You're weaponizing that. It's a wild situation.
I don't blame her. I mean, she's not wrong for wanting another
No,
kid,
not at all.
and
No.
not just because she wanted it to be different, but yeah,
Right.
she's entitled to that, and he was entitled to say yes or no, but she was entitled to that. But yeah, her reaction to everything is just so against him, and so like me against you, and
It does feel like the therapist has
Yeah.
her fingers wrapped around,
for sure,
this.
I like that we've come full circle.
Right.
Now we made her a female
I've always
therapist.
thought
That's fair. That's fair. That's
I thought it was
yeah.
a guy for some reason too, but not. I didn't think he had. I just thought he was just saying some wild stuff. I don't know that he was trying to get with her or anything. But I
Right.
think he just was giving
Get
some
with
wild
her.
advice. And I think a lot of it is just like we said. Maybe there was some postpartum in it, but I think it's just it's not what she wanted. It's not. It was different
the
than
way
she
she
had.
thought it
Yeah,
was
like
gonna
she
be,
had
right.
thought it was going to be different. It's like raining on your wedding day. I didn't picture that.
I was. On your wedding day. Okay.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's
Wow.
a sad situation.
It
all
is
around.
Is he the asshole for falling for divorce?
No.
What was the question?
The question was, am I the asshole for telling her to marry her effing therapist?
yeah, I mean,
Because
you're the
I'm
asshole
done.
for saying that, but like, are you the asshole for like marrying your for
saying divorce?
Like,
No.
I don't think so. But the other thing is, crazy as it sounds, like she's in your life for forever.
Yeah, it's
because
gonna
you
be
have 2 kids
tricky.
with her.
It's gonna be real tricky for all of them. Yeah, going forward.
And
for
maybe
sure.
one of them might need, like, if an autistic son or kid needs help for the rest of his life, like that's forever.
Yeah.
I mean, if I felt like the therapist is like, if the therapist is actually saying all those things he brought up, and it's not
Right.
just the wife
Right.
paraphrasing, like you need to report them. That's not the things that she was saying are unethical and insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if his
that's what I-
account is accurate, it's some wild reactions,
Right.
wild advice.
1,000,000%. Yeah. You're not the asshole
No.
for not wanting to be with her anymore. But you might want to get a different divorce attorney if he's
Yeah,
saying you
yeah.
can't. If he's not siding with you, like if he's behind closed doors being like, this isn't a good reason, like
That was the friend.
That was a friend. Yes,
but he was a divorce attorney.
Yeah, he's a divorce. Yeah,
Right.
Oh,
Derek's
his
right.
friend is the
So
divorce
his
attorney.
friend's a
Right.
lawyer, and
Right.
he
Friend's
asked
a lawyer.
his friend for a
Right.
good divorce attorney.
And
So
and
his
he was
friend
kinda
just
like,
said,
eh.
like, well, you're wrong.
Yeah, no, yeah, get a different friend, get an actual divorce attorney
Yeah.
because like she's weaponizing everything you say, or like they're
Yeah.
making up scenarios in this therapy session to make you a bad person. Like get the hell out of there.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah.
the safety of the children is the only thing that matters.
True. Both of them.
Tough situation.
Yeah.
Now we get to hear why Kendall's an asshole.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it time?
It's
yes.
time.
All right.
Okay,
Kendall.
listen.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
I actually asked a few people, like, hey, is there a thing where you think whatever? And
There was too many.
no, not to brag, I had several people say, I don't think you're ever the asshole. And I was like,
Interesting.
that's great.
We should ask Mike.
Not that I did ask Mike.
I did. She's kind always, man.
I'm not saying I've never done anything wrong, but like nothing was popping up like, oh, what did I
Very
do?
positive, kind person.
To be fair, here's what we're doing. So if you haven't listened to any of the last couple episodes, what happens is at the end of the episode, we've decided that we would take a turn reading a story where we might be the asshole so that you kind people in the comments could judge us and these people in this room could judge us as well. So far, we're 3 for 3, not the asshole. But Kendall's about to go, and this could change everything.
Okay, mine is a little bit more of a today I fucked up.
Okay. All right. I
Then-
like that.
and
Yeah.
I'm
Why
the
not? Yeah.
asshole.
Let's go with that.
I like that.
Because it can be the same. It could be
Yeah.
they're interchangeable in a way.
Right.
Today I effed up by pegging my husband.
You're telling that one?
That's why I love you, and that's why we're married. No, don't wake up yet. Okay, good. All right. Just had to make sure Ace was still sleeping. All right, guys. So it wasn't today, obviously.
Do you know the story?
I don't know.
He
what
knows
you-
this.
Okay.
He knows the general story.
I know
for
what
sure.
you're going to say.
Yeah, he's heard this story in a way before.
Okay.
So, not today. I effed up by auditioning for a musical, and I can't sing.
Oh, yeah, I know this one.
I'm excited for this.
It's insane.
The year is 2002.
Oh, we're going way back.
Way
Give me your
back
time machine.
machine.
We're going to our time machine here.
23
No, wait.
years.
No, it was 2004.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
gonna say,
I
I
lied.
think-
2004.
21 years.
It's been a while.
Has been a while.
Right? Am I right with the year?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't
Yeah, because
there.
I was, I graduated, 2004. The year is 2004. I had moved to California. After I had graduated college, I decided to move to California, and I really thought I wanted to be an actress.
Okay.
Now, I had never really done a lot of that before.
Right.
But I was like,
couple
look,
home movies.
yeah. So I moved to California. I thought I wanted to be an actress. I was waiting tables, and I was like thinking like, oh, I'm going to break into the industry. I'm going to do some things. I had went and got, photos taken. I know you're going to joke.
Like
it
a
wasn't
headshot.
nothing
Yeah,
naked.
yeah,
It
like a
wasn't anything
headshot.
bad.
Yeah.
I went and got pictures taken. I tried to sign up with agencies. I tried to do some things, but nothing was happening, right? And then I read this book about acting, and it kind of was just like, look, if you want to be an actor, you do anything that you can do, right? And I think that applies for a lot of things in life. Like, if there's a play, go audition for the play. If there's a musical, go audition. If there's a local theater, if there, I mean,
porn
they
scene.
did say porn a lot in that book, which was
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, which
they
is really
really-
weird.
oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Like, it's like, did you saw that book by chance?
I do still have the book, by the way. But no, we didn't talk about porn. But So it basically was like, look, if you want to get better at your craft,
Right.
go do
everything.
anything
Yeah.
that you can possibly do.
Makes
okay.
sense.
I was substitute teaching high school biology at the time.
Okay.
In Claremont, California. And there was a thing in the paper that said that they were auditioning for a musical they were going to put on.
Right. Like a community theater.
Yeah.
Sort of. Little
Yeah.
bit bigger, but yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I can't sing. So I called and I'm like, hey, I really want to come audition, but like, is there any speaking parts? And they're like, well, of course there's speaking parts.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that must be a dumb question. So I go to this place to audition for this musical.
For a speaking part in a musical.
First, I
Red flag number one.
yeah, clearly I had no idea. I had no clue. I had probably never seen a musical at this point in my
Interesting.
life.
It's fair.
Other than like Newsies, because I grew up Christian. I wasn't allowed to watch anything else.
Sure.
So I leave high school in my jeans, my plain green sweater, and my brown clogs, and I go to this place to audition for Dreamgirls the musical.
Dream Girls.
Oh, I remember Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Right. So this was before the movie.
You're the wrong ethnicity for
Yeah, I was one.
I'll be
of-
honest, I didn't get that because I've never seen Dream Girls.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's-
Dreamgirls is about Diana Ross and the Supremes, Derek.
Okay.
Motown.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah. I know Diana Ross's sister Betsy.
Older sister.
however, I was definitely one of two basic white girls there.
Yeah.
But that's not the worst part. The worst part is that
She got cast.
I got the lead role.
so I go to this place to audition, and I've never done anything like this before. And I walk in my freaking jeans and clogs and green Gap sweater, and I have my resume printed out and a picture of me. And I walk up to the desk.
They're like, yep, that looks like you.
And they're like, hey, okay, what are you submitting for? Are you dancing or singing? And I said, what? And they said, are you dancing or singing? And I said,
Speaking.
someone on the phone told me that there were speaking parts.
Like, yeah, you're the usher.
Yeah, everybody there looked at me like, are you fucking joking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was so delusional that none of it clocked. And so I was like, well, I was a cheerleader, so I can dance.
Yeah, I would have picked dance.
And they're like,
Interesting.
okay, dance. I'm like, all right, fine. So like, all right, you wait over here. We'll take your thing. We'll call you in groups. And as I'm sitting in this hallway while people are stretching out, getting ready to perform, like there's professional dancers and ballerinas, like doing all the things. Like they're
Pirouettes,
doing everything,
plies.
like
everything.
stretched in and out.
Are they dressed like like
Yes.
Okay.
This was before like activewear was a common
Right.
thing to wear.
Right.
I think I honestly went and changed from jeans to khakis. I'm not kidding.
Do they
I wish
stretch
I was
better?
kidding.
You got your khaki dance
I had my
on.
khaki teacher
Got my
pants.
dance khakis on.
I took off my jeans and clogs and I put on khaki teacher pants and tennis shoes.
Nice.
And I went in and I was like just
Like you saw
Crying.
everybody there
saw
doing
them
stuff.
doing their thing and was like, I guess I gotta
This
pretend.
is what I need to do.
And I'm like, well, this will be fine. And I'm talking to people and they're all like in love with the music, whatever. So
They're like, where'd you dance? She's like, today.
Never.
This is the first time.
I literally
Juilliard? I've heard of Juilliard.
They were
Donzies.
I wish I could remember better because I'm sure they all were like, what the fuck is this girl doing?
Yeah. They
And
thought you were on a reality show where you had to do this as a punishment.
I was just delusional. So I stretched out with them the way that I just was like doing this, whatever. And they're like, all right, we're going to split singers over here, dancers over here. And they split the dancers up into 3 different groups and they taught us choreography. And I'm like, I was a cheerleader. I can learn choreography. But it turns out that it was like actual choreography.
Right.
With like where this guy comes up and he says, all right, here's how it's going to go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pas de bourrée, did it, like saying all the dance terms without doing anything.
Yeah.
And everyone else there is going,
Got
they're
it.
got
Got it. Yeah.
I
And
don't
I'm
have
like,
my pom poms.
and I'm like, what?
Where do we
Excuse-
spell things?
I'm like, okay, I'll just figure it out. They're like, you guys get like 5 minutes to practice together. And so they have us each come out and practice together, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Were you just like looking at the person next to you,
I was
trying to
looking
figure
at
it
the
out?
person next to me. I was trying to copy them. I'm just like doing little side kicks. I probably looked like Elaine from Seinfeld.
Your quads
like,
are flying off every kick.
I had switched to my tennies, but yeah, same. I'm in khaki pants. I'm in khaki pants at this point. And so I go and I like try to learn this thing, and then there's only like 10 minutes.
Right.
And then they go, group 1. They all do this amazing dance, amazing choreography.
And you like, watch this.
Group 2, amazing dance, amazing choreography. I'm in group 3. Group 3, I come out, I'm like standing in the back. I'm like, okay. I try to do a couple things. I very quickly lose my place. And I just know that the end ends with like a run, spin, jump in the air situation. So I did that. And I ran and spun and jumped and landed at the end of the stage. And I was like, yeah, I nailed it. I nailed it.
I was told there'd be speaking.
I was so proud of myself. The whole place was silent.
So like you were by yourself at that point?
No, I was in a
okay.
group of like 6 people, and I was on the stage.
Oh, there's only 6 people.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
6
there was
is
like a
not a
whole.
lot.
Yeah,
And
no.
everybody
not a lot.
there.
I thought
is
maybe you
like,
could get lost.
6 is slightly more than a starting basketball lineup.
Yeah.
Everybody there is like sitting in the audience watching. And I'm like, nailed it. Like I didn't nail it, obviously.
Looking
but
at the
I thought I
girls
did.
next to you, like I think we're all getting in.
She's breathing heavy like they do
Right.
at the end
yeah,
of
that's
it.
what I picture. You're like,
I did. I did a full-on run, spin, jump, land. They were all actually doing moves, and I was not. And then I had the audacity to wait around and see if I got called.
did you think like you might
Kind
get
of.
called?
I was like, they might like me.
I might have faked it well enough.
Yeah.
that
I
this
might
is
be
gonna
able
work
to.
out.
I might be able to like have a speaking role in said
speaking
musical.
role?
And I waited, and I sat there, and they called the groups, and they called the singer group, and we're all like, yay! And they called the dancer group, and when I tell you that they called every single person's name except for mine, and then I just like was like, all right.
Back to substitute teaching.
And just left and went to be a biology teacher the next day.
Hey, I haven't heard. You didn't call every name.
Yeah.
Should I
Yeah.
wait a week? Should I
did-
let you guys know?
I was told there'd be speaking roles. I think you need to hear my dialect.
I just had no idea. I honestly, like, I didn't know. Obviously, there's speaking in a musical, but like, I
Right.
just didn't know that that's not like
yeah.
a,
Zac Efron didn't sing the whole time during high
right,
school
Yeah.
musical.
right. I just had no idea, and I really was like,
Did any of them say anything to you? Like, hey, did any of the dancers even say like, "Are you okay?
you know, I was.
Did you lose a bet?
Are you lost?"
I was probably 23.
Okay.
Is there a van coming to pick you up?
And honestly, I think that they probably thought I was just joking.
Right.
Does the home know that you're out?
I'm not kidding, because I was in the clouds,
Yeah.
completely sober.
Yeah.
Like I just was like, this is my big break. I read this book. It said I was going to do this thing, and I just went for it. And I did not even.
The
And I was
best.
very proud of myself.
I was gonna say the best is you driving home, like calling someone and be like,
I
"It's
did.
it's all politics.
did.
You know how it is.
I did.
You got to know someone. I nailed it, but you know how this
I had
shit
an
goes.
hour and a half drive home, and I called 3 people and was like, it didn't go that bad.
I didn't get this one, but you know.
But guess what? They said I should come back
There's
and try
opportunity.
again.
Opportunity.
I'm doing Hamilton next week, and no, that would have been too.
2004. Yeah, I don't think Hamilton was even alive. then.
Actually, he was still alive.
Yeah.
I would pay so much money
To
if
see
there's
that.
any kind of video footage from that, like in any way, because I just can't even imagine how insane I looked in the middle of professional dancers.
Right. That's the hard part. Right. Yeah.
The crazy thing is because you're not a delusional person, but so it's interesting that you even left there like, I didn't go that bad.
Nailed it is what I thought. No, I'm not kidding. I didn't think I nailed it, but I was like, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, you didn't.
Like it was
feel
my first chance, you know.
Right. My
It'll
first
keep
go
going.
around, it's going to get better, right? Yeah, things are going to get better. Man, that's funny. Can I tell you a similar story? Not a similar story, but like,
I also auditioned for Dreamgirls.
and I thought I nailed it. I got called in 2016. Was it, Alana? 2016 to audition for America's Got
Yeah,
Talent.
we were so
and it was like
dating,
it was like a
yeah.
private audition for America's Got Talent. And they were like, hey, like, we saw your video. We want you to audition for America's Got Talent. Like, it's not the casting call lines, because I don't know if you know this, but it's all fake. Like, there's no like the casting call lines. Those people never get on the show. But they were like, we're gonna do a private audition the day.
Yeah, that's what
before
happened to me. It was all set up.
Yeah. The day before the casting call lines, like, you get to come in, do a private audition straight for the judges. Not like the judges on TV, but the judges before the judges on TV. I'm like, cool. So I go up there and do it, and like I get in there, and it's not an audience. It's just me and 3 judges in like a room. And I do my set.
Yeah, perfect for comedy.
Yeah, right. 100%.
Three
Yeah, it's
people.
the worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go up there and I do my set, and they're like, really funny, really good stuff. And then I get into like this waiting room, and there's this like 80-year-old mom there, and they asked me, like, during the audition, they were like, well, good stuff. What's the biggest struggle you've overcome?
Yeah.
Was the question they asked me, like, tell me what's the biggest struggle you've
I see what you're
overcome?
saying.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know, I'm 23 and I've been doing comedy as a full-time job for a few
Right.
years now. Like, that's pretty cool, right? Like,
Parents
and-
both love me. I have a
that's
lot
what
of
I-
friends.
like, I
Everything's
was like-
great.
Yeah, they're like, well, how's your relationship with your dad? And that's what they asked me,
Right.
and I was like, it's fine. Like, I didn't know, like, it's a test. I was too dumb to know. And so, like, I get back into the waiting room, and I'm like, and I was like, how did it go? And I was like, and there's this old lady there with her son, and I was like, and then it hit me, and I was like, who's America going to vote for?
Right.
Me or this grandma with, you know,
Well, yeah, you got to have some sort
A story, a
backstory.
struggle. Gotta have a
yeah,
story,
some
gotta have a
sort
struggle.
that gets people to want to watch and root for you.
And I
yeah.
just thought my jokes were going to be so great.
Yeah.
That, like,
Wouldn't
these people
matter.
are going to be like, oh, we got to have him on the
Now,
show.
fast forward a few years later, your dad passed away from COVID.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
That would have been like, if you would have said
Right.
that, like, well, my dad, he got sick, he got COVID, and he
Right.
passed
Made
it
away,
on.
they would have been like,
and I could have been like,
wow,
oh, I learned humor from my dad. You know what I mean? Like, I could have
Yeah.
really sold it, and like,
It
but I
would
was
have
like,
been a
at the
whole
time, I
different
was just
thing.
like, both my parents loved me. I had a supportive household. Like these are just dick jokes I came up with in my
Right.
bedroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
super happy. Everything
Yeah.
goes great for
Yeah, we
me.
drove all the way to New York
Amazing.
City for that.
yeah, we did. We had to drive to
I
New
love
York
that,
City for
though.
that. It was a 9-hour day just to get, just like, we'll call you. They're never going to
Your
call
mom
you.
and-
I had to go to Rancho Cucamonga for
That's
my
a real
audition.
place.
Was
Yeah.
that far? Was that far from where you were?
No, it was close to Claremont. It was about an hour and a half from my house, but
Interesting.
That wasn't even a bad ride home for you though, because you thought you nailed it.
I didn't think I nailed it in the fact that they clearly didn't pick me and I left. But I was like, I did a good job. I can do this again.
She's like, this is life now. This
Yeah.
is my life now.
I'm just gonna go on auditions. I'm
Did
just
you
gonna
keep
figure-
auditioning after that?
No. I went to.
She's like, no, but yes.
Well, I did not try to do any other musicals. Clearly,
Right,
Because
right.
I understood after that. Oh, you have to sing in a
Right.
musical,
Right.
And I
Yeah.
can't sing.
No.
So. But
Yeah, well, I mean, you did F up there for sure. You auditioned for a musical knowing that you couldn't sing.
I put myself out there,
That's true.
You did.
and I probably brought a lot of joy to a lot of people's lives that
For
day.
sure. Or confusion.
Like I hope that somebody is like the funniest thing happened when I auditioned for Dreamgirls.
You know what's funny is like this very similar story to like Adam Devine got the part in Pitch Perfect.
Oh, yeah, I just heard that.
You heard that?
Yeah,
Yeah. So he thought it was a baseball movie. So he thought he was auditioning for a baseball movie, and then they like get in there and they're like, "What song do you have prepared?" And he was like, "Well, it's a baseball movie.
Yeah.
Why do I need a song prepared?" And so like he went in there and he was like, "I guess I'll just do this one song." And like they thought he was joking, but it was a comedy movie that had singing in it. So they're like, "This guy's nuts and crazy. We'll cast him."
How funny!
So you could have gotten cast in that had it been a comedy
have.
singing
Yeah.
movie. Turns out it wasn't, but
Wasn't
It should have been.
should have been.
I wonder if at one point you're like, maybe we could put her in
Yeah.
there as comic
That's what I'm
fodder or
saying,
something.
guys. I have value.
we do have a 15-minute intermission we
Yeah.
need to
I
fill.
have value. I can
Yeah.
do my fake dancing
Yeah.
around the stage. Wait, can I tell you one more bonus to that?
Yes.
Is that when Mike and I very, very, very first met, like pre-dating, but like we're friends, we went out to dinner one night after work, and I told him a version of that story, and we were at Eaton Park, and I got up and did my dance in the middle of Eaton
It's
Park
like
for
1 in
him.
the morning. It was and
He was laughing so hard he was
She
crying.
prefaced it by saying, like, this is a crazy story. And you're like, this isn't going to be funny. Like, this isn't.
Yeah.
And by the time she was done, she was acting it out.
The other thing I did was when I was like prepping, I went outside and I just did handstands against the wall because all the other girls
try
were
to
like,
do something.
like doing like ballet stretchy moves, and I didn't know what to do, and I was like, I should go do handstands, and I walked outside.
Kendall's ripping shots of tequila.
No, again, totally sober. I was like, a handstand on the wall. That's going to prepare me to do a dance in Dreamgirls.
Hey, you know what? You know what makes up for 18 years of dance? One handstand against the wall. That'll do it.
In my clogs.
She can't dance, but have you seen her doing handstands out there against the wall? I think we could use
It's
her.
a curtain backdrop. I don't think she's going to be able to get up.
And if you can do handstands,
Handstands. Hey, you made it all the way at the end of this episode of Bad Potato Salad, and we definitely appreciate that. Please rate, review, subscribe anywhere podcasts are available because we have been Bad Potato Salad.
I think Ace wants to say it.
Ace wants to say, oh, he did.
Now we need one of the girls to say it.
You've been served.